Hello, everybody. This is DoublePulse, and we got Thunder in the house and AverageRagerGamer. Say hello, AverageRagerGamer and Thunder.
Hello, AverageRagerGamer and Thunder.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, Thunder here, and what's up? We're doing a collab with Double and AverageRagerGamer. What's up?
Yeah, it's honestly like this. It's kind of weird, but I'm fangirling here because talking to another YouTuber after you watch their videos for so long, it feels different. It feels weird. But one of the things why we're doing this is we're gonna be asking some questions on how you grow your channel, what's the daily things you should do, what you shouldn't do on your channel, and such and such. Basically, that's what's going on. So I guess I'll let Thunder come up with some questions first because I've lost all my train of thought right now. I'm putting you on the spot.
Let's see.
I
really don't have anything on my mind right now.
I like what you done here.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start off. Like, how did you? Like, what do you do on a daily basis? Because we've discussed some of this stuff off recording. I wish we were recording earlier. But explain, what do you do on a daily basis? What's your advice for when you start YouTube?
Oh, okay. That's kind of two different questions. Let's see here. What is my advice for starting YouTube? Don't expect anything.
Don't expect anything.
Do not expect. Here's the thing that a lot of people do, okay? They think because their favorite YouTuber gets videos and posts them up and they have, they have like 100,000 views and they make good money, that they think the second they go on YouTube, they're going to make all this money, they're going to become superstars, and it's going to happen overnight. And then when that doesn't happen, or after like a month or two and they only have 10 views per video, they're like, fuck this, man, I'm out of here. And then they stop. That's the big problem. People just get cynical about it and they stop. You cannot stop. You just got to push through it. You have to.
You got to. I mean, I started in 2008. I was off and on until actually 2013 and 14 is actually when I really decided to be dedicated. And it wasn't even until 2015 that I'd started being more consistent with my channel. And it's an interesting thing because I started the year with 350 subs, or 325, and now I'm at 694, and it's one of those things that you don't actually think about it. But when AverageRagerGamer was mentioning about when you're talking about getting in there and expecting things, I actually blame YouTube culture for that, because when you watch big YouTubers like PewDiePie, Markiplier, and all this other stuff, you don't think about the amount of work that they put in. You just don't. You watch their videos when they're already completed. You don't think about how much editing they go through every day. You don't think about what else they're going to do.
Yeah, so it didn't take one day for them to get big either.
No, it didn't. It took them several years. So when you finally see the video, you're basically seeing the results of what they've conjured up. And it sucks because a lot of people get into this mindset that, oh my god, I want to be the next PewDiePie, but you don't try to be the next PewDiePie.
Well, when I started, I didn't expect to make money. I made the channel just to sub to accounts, and then as I start watching, this might be cool to do. I just got to make myself motivated to do it, and shoot, I posted up to almost 800 videos now, and I'm consistent when I want to be, and I think that's where my flaw is. I decided to do a 3-day upload schedule just to get videos caught up on edit. That's probably the biggest issue I've been having, is the editing portions that take forever.
Yeah, that has been an issue for me as well, because I've been sitting here struggling to find a actual upload schedule. And I know what Arg was saying a second ago. He was talking about how he come up with an upload schedule that was you are 2 days in advance now.
Yeah, I try to stay 2 days in advance. I try to record enough videos so I can have, because usually most of my videos, you could tell by the shirt that I'm wearing when I recorded the video. Like, cause I'll wear the same shirt one day, and then all the videos posted that day will have that shirt on it. You know, so that's how you can tell how far ahead I got. Sometimes I get 3 days ahead. Usually, because my work week, like in the middle of the week, is when I generally work, and I do not record on weekends unless it's extremely rare. But I try to get enough. I try to get enough out for my work day the next day so I can sleep because I work overnight, and then I try to get enough for the weekend. I try to get 2 videos per day on the weekend, hopefully 3. But I try to get 2 videos per weekend day, so 2 for Saturday, 2 for Sunday, and then throughout the week I try to get 3 a day. So I record, and then I basically just try and see what videos are back, because I post everything: losses, wins, horrible, boring games that are super exciting,
games that people rage quit on.
Oh yeah. I'll post those. I'll post anything. I mean, it's content. Content is king. I mean, content is king over everything. It doesn't matter if it's shitty, just content. You know, I mean, like think about how many videos I have. I have almost 1,500 videos up right now. And a lot of that stuff is just bullshit, like just goof, you know. And then some of those videos are good, you know. But I just get enough videos up, and that's what I do with streaming too. Like when I stream, it makes I think streaming makes. I've learned this, that streaming makes my videos more entertaining, based on what everybody says in the chat, and I can read and respond to it. Pardon me. I can read and respond to it. And I think that makes it easier than me just sitting there playing by myself and talking by myself, you know, which I could probably still pull off, but it's much more fun when I have a stream full of people talking about random stuff, or making me laugh, or me making them laugh, or doing something and getting a reaction out of them. You know, it's just like, how many games have you played, whether it doesn't matter what game it is, Call of Duty, football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is, how many times has something happened in those games where you're just like, oh my god, that's complete bullshit, I can't believe that just happened. And you're talking to yourself. I have it to where, like, I like the fact that if something BS happens, I've recorded it, and I have a video up, and somebody's going to see it, and they're going to agree with me. I'm going to be like, oh, somebody agrees with me. They saw it. It wasn't just me. I'm not alone on this planet. I have somebody else on this planet. You know, that kind of stuff. That's why I record everything, and that's why I started recording everything.
That's actually why I love the share feature on the PS4, because there's no excuse to miss anything if you're recording. You know,
and the quality looks better on your end too.
Like I tried streaming on what it was, HD, and mine was all pixelated. But the moment I went to medium, it was like clear as day. I'm like, what?
See, mine I have hooked up with an Ethernet cable, and that's kind of helping me a little bit.
Now,
always be connected to an Ethernet
cable.
cable.
Was there ever a point on your channel, because I heard in one of your videos you talk about how you get to a point of success and then you stop, and then you get to a point of success that you stopped, and then with YouTube came along, you just kept pushing it and pushing it. But was there a point where you felt that way with YouTube, and how did you get past that phase?
Oh, you mean, oh god,
that phase is like being, you know, afraid to put something up. How did you get past that phase?
Well, there's well, that's interesting. There's like 2 different, I don't think you realize it, but there's 2 different things there going on, 2 different questions. One of the questions is me being terrified, and this is kind of a big thing that people have been bringing up around me a lot lately, is even, I mean, in real life too, from my wife to some of my best friends, that I am afraid of success. Like I've done a lot of stuff in my life that would have been successful had I stuck with it, but I stopped because I'm terrified of success. I don't know if that's what you meant or not. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I sort of meant that. That kind of helps. But then, was there a point where you felt like you were unsure about stuff? Like, when did you get past the phase of being unsure whether you want to upload a video or not? Because there's videos, I'll say this. For me, like, I think too much about what I'm going to upload. I'll be editing some content out, or I'll edit some stuff out, and with audio commentary, since I'm an audio editor and a video editor, that's just what I do. But
I'm sorry to interrupt. There's an interesting thing, like, I guess it's been scientifically proven, and don't ask me to prove it, that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes habit. You know, if you do something for 21 days, it becomes habit. And basically what I did was I just decided one day that, you know what, I'm going to put everything up. And I just did that. I did it for an entire month. I gave myself, I was like, okay, I'm just going to put everything up and we'll see what happens. We'll see if I grow. We'll see if anything happens. And I put up, you know, just every video I made, and I recorded everything. So I just put everything up, and I recorded like I was talking to a million people. And it just finally came to a point where now it's a part of my life that I have to record almost every day. There has to be videos up every single day. And it doesn't matter if they're good, bad, ugly, whatever.
Or old, because for me, what I was gonna say is I have there's so many Let's Plays on my channel that I've never finished, and I've recorded them over 2 years ago. And ironically, I still have some left videos on my hard drive that I just never uploaded. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like I wanted to, and that's, you know, part of it's being shy, part of it's just like I didn't like the quality and I didn't care about it. That's the part that I'm getting over right now, is like, who the hell cares anymore, you know?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question, is like, what do you lose by putting up a video?
Yeah, worst thing you could get is dislikes, but that's about it.
True.
And mean comments, but
I've got Resident Evil Let's Plays that I did someone in fucking 2012 that I never put up. Would it be way too late to put them up now and call them, hey, you know, I'm back to this. I've recorded these over 2 years ago. My quality was different.
Or you probably wouldn't even have to include that.
No.
I put up a Sonic the Hedgehog video of me playing Sonic the Hedgehog about 6 months ago. And that game is older than Resident Evil. Dude, you lose nothing from putting up videos. You lose absolutely nothing from posting a video. I mean, I understand the hate comments and the thumbs down and everything. Don't worry about that stuff.
You cannot
overthink.
No, I don't.
See, the community that I'm in, I play custom zombies, which it's Call of Duty World at War on the PC, and you can go on UGXmods.com and download other people's maps that they made, and I get a whole bunch of feedback from them because I played their map. I've actually got an email for one of them. He's like, dude, thanks for playing my map and posting it on YouTube. I look forward to you playing more of my maps, which is cool. Then it kind of boosted the confidence up.
Yeah.
So basically, it feels like my fan base is around that environment.
I've noticed that too. There's a certain environment with some people where you have a specific series that people like. There's one that I'll be going back to that I stopped just because of technical issues. And I couldn't get the files to, but people want to see that come back, so I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But like, here's another tricky thing that I have. In the last couple months, a lot of my subs have came from fan-made trailers and collaborations, what I did with other YouTubers, and I felt like collaborations is the biggest, most important thing to get. Once you get a bridge, do not burn your bridge. Just do not burn the bridge. Try to hold on to that connection as long as you possibly can. Like, me and Thunder, we're modding for Boogie streams. I started modding for Boogie in 2014.
New mod.
It's a weird thing to think about because, you know, you don't want to feel like you're doing it just to get closer to somebody. You want to, you obviously you want to get to know them. You want to be friends with them and all this, but you don't want to feel like you're pushing too forward. So it ended up being like a slow, gradual process of things. So a year goes by. I actually started watching Boogie in probably at the end of 2013. Subbed to him a couple weeks later, got mod a couple weeks later, and ever since then it's just been building this connection slow at a time. Talk to him, through the streams, and stay active on the streams. Then he followed me on Twitter. We were talking on Twitter. I made him a fan-made trailer in 2014 that he really liked, and you know, it just did a snowball effect and went from there. And then I got him on Skype, and then we've been talking on Skype, and we built this whole mod community from all the Boogie mods.
Shit, if I didn't see Boogie's channel, none of this would be happening right now.
None of this would be happening. Like, I mean, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, I have bragging rights here, because really I don't. All I did was just, you know, tell people about it. But everybody as a group does wonders. But I had this idea come along, you know, why don't we make at the time I didn't really think about it. Like, I just said it without actually thinking. I was like, why don't we have like a Skype chat instead of using the Steam chat, the Twitch chat? And everyone just jumped on board. I'm like, oh, I didn't expect that reaction.
And then when I was modded and you were in his stream and you're like, Thunder, what's your Skype?
Yeah.
Thunder, what's your Skype?
But it's weird because what it seems like on YouTube is connections are a big deal. Like, you can't... It's hard because you have a whole bunch of these YouTubers who would love to meet PewDiePie, or who would love to meet and talk to a specific YouTuber. And at the time, I kind of... I don't want to say jealous. What's the right word for that? Sympathy? Or you're like, oh, I kind of feel bad that it's like, what made me stand out versus the rest? And it seems like one connection helps you build other connections. Don't you see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. With me, it was always like, you know, I started out being friends with iMaverick. He's the one that actually talked me into doing a YouTube channel. And there's been a couple times him and I have done some streaming together, playing Call of Duty, and you know, we would plug the channel, and I'd get anywhere between 10 and 20 subs from doing that with him.
True.
And I eventually, you know, him and I are still friends, you know, but we don't do gaming together anymore. And that's my channel started getting really, really super hot, just based off of the stuff that I was doing. So what I decided to do was go around to like smaller streamers and YouTubers and say, hey, you know, let's do a game together or something. I would really, because I was dying for somebody to help me out when I first started out. Even today at 8,500 subs or whatever I have, it's still like, I still want people to come to me and be like, dude, I would love to, you know, bigger YouTubers to come to me and say, hey, let me help your channel. So I try to do that with as many people as possible. Today, actually, I was supposed to play Troy Dan Gaming.
I remember that. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, and I was very excited about it. I was very happy. And when he did his 1-year anniversary, I sent all of my viewers over there. There was like close to 200 viewers. I sent them all over there and said, hey, AverageRagerGamer Art says congratulations. And he was like, oh, that's really cool of him to do that. You know, I appreciate that. And then today I was like, well, he appreciated that last time. Let me send all my viewers over there to, you know, congratulate, or to, not congratulate, but to say, hey, Arg is ready to play you. But, well, unfortunately, my viewers went over there and was like, Arg's ready to play you, you bitch. Arg's ready to play you, you pussy, and all this stuff. And he was pretty bitter about that. And then, you know, he said some mean stuff, and I was just like, okay, that ends that bridge. I no longer. He doesn't need me. I don't need him. I just thought it'd be fun for everybody to do that. Yeah. So, in my opinion, you don't need anybody but yourself.
No, you're right. You're right.
You know, and here's another thing. Going after people to try and get them to like do collaborations with you and stuff like that. A lot of people say that's how I just don't see that. I don't see that as how you grow your channel, by doing collaborations, because I never did any. The only time I ever did any was like within the last month. I did some with Method Man and I did some with TD Barrett, and that's it. You know, and those guys, because those guys were all streamers, so what we stream is MLB, which is a really low B game to be streaming. You know, I mean, it's such a hard game to get viewers in because nobody streams it. There's maybe 5 streamers on if you're lucky at any time. Yeah, and that's so low compared to other games. And
that's another thing too. It's hard to play the other games that other people are playing, and then you're so low on that list. What are the odds of them viewing your channel when you're streaming that game? You know.
Well, what I usually do is, if I'm going to stream a different game, I get all my viewers from MLB, and which usually, like I said, between 100 to 200 at any given time. After the first 20 minutes or so, because then everybody knows I'm streaming and they come in. What I generally do is like, okay, I'm gonna play Call of Duty, or I'm gonna play Madden, or I'm gonna play World of Warcraft or whatever. For those of you guys that want to go elsewhere, I'm gonna send you guys to another channel, and it's usually a lower channel, like somebody with like 5 viewers or something. I'll send them there, and then the rest of the people, out of those 100, I may get 60 that stick with me. Now, when I move over to that new game, I'm already in the, say, maybe the top 10 because I already have 60 viewers with me. You know, and then from there, I get all the other viewers that come in. They're like, oh, this guy's got 60 viewers. Let's go and see what he's doing. So that's
you do this all through Twitter, YouTube, and all that other stuff. Because, how do you feel about the whole idea of making your YouTube video? It's kind of like advertising your Twitter. Like, I see channels do that for like 21-minute video, where they say, oh, I am live right now on twitch.tv/so-and-so. Come check me out. Do you think that really works? Like, does that actually get... Do you believe that gets more people into the stream?
Well, what I generally do when I record a video where I say, hey guys, I'm streaming right now, link is down in the description, let me know if you saw this video in the chat so I can give you a shout out, and I'll get people throughout the stream saying, hey, I saw the video. So that's how I know that those videos are working. So if I get, 10, 20, 30 viewers from that video throughout the day that I stream, then I'll know that those videos are worth putting up. So I generally... Like, I have so many different ways of finding out what people watch, how long they watch. Like, if you guys watch my videos, I'll put in there, okay, if you're still watching right now, the password is donkey piss or something like that. And you go in the chat, and you'll see just a bunch of people say donkey piss, donkey piss, donkey piss. I'm like, okay, well, everybody has watched this entire video at least up to that point. So I have many different ways of finding out what videos of mine people watch all the way through, and what videos that people are just not interested in. You know what I mean? There's so many little tricks. That's the part where you have to be a little creative and figure it out for yourself. On that one. You brought a good point up back when you were talking about collaborations. How you don't really think that's actually what people do, because if you think about it, did PewDiePie, any of these guys start off with collaborations? It seems like bigger YouTubers that are collaborated when they both got big, like, oh, you see this guy doing this stuff, hey, that's cool, maybe I will. So that could have been the case. I see people who've collaborated well, here's the thing with that. When Pewdie started out and all these other big, huge, giant YouTubers, they were pioneers. We're still in a pioneer stage, but back then they didn't exactly have that idea of collaborating with each other, so they did it themselves. If they were to come in here today, they would be collabing as too. If I went back to those times, like a few years ago, I'm talking about like it's fucking 100 years ago. But if I went back to like 3, 4, 5 years ago and I was doing what I was doing now, I wouldn't need to do collaborations. Any type of pioneering gets hot. Like if you do YouTube videos where you pick your nose and you wipe your booger on the freaking webcam, there's not a whole lot of people doing that. You're pioneering it. So you're probably going to get views for just picking your nose and putting Exactly. There's there's video, like, it's just a matter of, like, the timing, the sign of the timing, you know what I mean? So the timing back then for them was they didn't need to do collaborations because they were the only ones doing it. These days, there's tons of us doing it. I mean, let's face it. At least there's a ton of us that are trying to do it. Because there's a ton of people. There's a ton of people that start out YouTube, and like I said earlier, they think they're going to get hot, and then when they don't, they get cynical and quit. So just because you see a shitload of YouTubers doesn't exactly mean that they are that they're going to continue. There's a lot of YouTubers that get to my level that eventually quit because one way or another, life happens. That's just how it goes. So I mean, it just goes along the line of just don't be intimidated by what you see with other YouTubers. Don't ever be intimidated. You have to keep a very strong mind. You have to keep laser focus at all times. Never compare yourself to other people. Only compare it to yourself, basically, right? Oh, well, that's another thing too. A lot of people, that's another thing. There's a lot of people that think, oh man, PewDiePie does the bro fist. Let me do the bro fist every video, and that'll definitely work. Do not steal other people's stuff unless you're paying tribute to them. Like there's a lot of videos that I watch on MLB, and they'll take a swing and it'll hit the pitcher, and they'll go, "I'll take out your pitcher," and then nothing. They won't say anything else, and I'm like, dude, give me credit for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something to use for that. I did that a few times and gave you credit. I'm like, I'm gonna have to find something else to use.
Dude, if somebody steals my shit and gives me credit, I can promise you 100% I have zero problem with it, and I will definitely be flattered more than anything.
Yeah, because you know that they've watched you.
Now,
Now, to have an impact on somebody is huge.
I don't know if you saw the comment, but you know how you hit the ball over, and it was just it was close to the fence. I was saying warning track power.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
So I've been doing that in my streams as well. It's kind of hilarious. But
yeah, that's another thing is like catchphrases. I've noticed that too. Like. Catchphrases, like I don't know, I have weird catchphrases, like anything about Bon Jovi, anything like "I will take out your pitcher" or "Will Cup" or "Hermaphilian swing" or just whatever it is that you can sell. I mean, here's the thing, like when you post a video or when you record a video, before you start recording, and I take this from Dusty Rhodes, baby, I take it from Dusty Rhodes. He always said, "That's great, that's beautiful, but where's the money? Where's the money?" So when I record something, I'm thinking, okay, I have to sell myself to everybody to get them to watch. So when I record, where's the money? Well, the money for me is the tattoos on my head, is the fact that like I have these weird ass catchphrases, and that's just what it is. It's where's the money? You got to find the money in yourself, and that's what you got to sell.
Yeah, when we were talking about stealing ideas or collaborating and all this, I'm in kind of I would say, a unique situation here, because what I would do, I've made channel trailers for bigger YouTubers. I've done this for Boogie2998, Angry Grandpa, and McJuggernuggets. Now, I contact them prior to doing this that say, hey, I'm up for making a trailer for them. I will leave your channel in the link of the description, and I'll give you all credit for your work. It should be pretty damn obvious that what I'm doing is obviously okay, right? Sometimes I'll respond and say, yo, I can't wait to see it. So I'll do the trailer, and they'll give me kind of like a shout-out. That's kind of like my way of collaborating. But here's the interesting catch. Most of my subs that I've gained throughout this year so far have been from fan-made trailers. Like, I've done one for Boogie last year. That didn't really give me a whole bunch, but that's like 15,000 views. That's pretty cool. People who recognize me from his streams sub to me because they saw that trailer. McJuggernuggets does the same key. They watched McJuggernuggets trailer, and McJuggernuggets gives me a shout out. He likes what I did with his work, and since I'm giving him credit, that it's obvious it's their work. He gives me a shout out. I get some subs from that. Angry Grandpa, it was the same way, except Boogie actually shared that video. And it's a weird situation, because I don't know if all the subs are there for just that, or were they there for my content to begin with? Because, like, the way I see it, subscribers at both times, they matter to some extent, but they don't matter completely. Like, what I mean by that is, the subscribers is just a number. That, whatever number you have, it's just a number. But when people see that number, and you get some sort of attraction if people see your channel has like 10,000, 20,000 subs, like, this guy might be interesting and check out. What do you think about the situation I'm in when it comes to that, like making fan-made trailers for other YouTubers and using their work? How do you think I can grow that into something where where I want people to appreciate more than just the trailers?
Well, basically, what I think is, like, with that right there, oh, that's an interesting one. Okay, I think that basically with that, you're very, very limited. There's really no room for creativity outside of the trailer itself, because basically what you're doing is you're taking someone else's work and you're putting it into a trailer. Now, that's great. That's absolutely great, but you're putting a highlight reel together for them. Yeah. Where's the money in that? Where's the money for you in that? You know, where's you in that? You know, I get it. If you're selling yourself as like this king editor, look what I did, boom, then you got it. But if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and you're trying to get subscribers for something that you do so that someday you can post a video based on you and people are going to watch it, there's really not a whole lot in that. It's extremely limited. I find that extremely limited. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's where you want to go with that, that's great. But I find that extremely limited. And another thing, like subscribers being just a number, I'm not sure about that, because there's subscribers are people that are going to watch your videos. You know what I mean? I mean, it's true. Unless you're somebody that buys subscribers, which you can tell who those people are, because they're the ones with 10,000 subscribers with 3 comments and 14 views on every video.
Like my friend, for instance, I'm not going to name any names, but for instance, there's this website that's going on, right? Dude, this website's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna advertise the name, because it's just outrageous.
Don't advertise the name.
I'm not. But what it is they have this thing where you can buy a package for fake subscribers, and it's like what it is you go on the site, you get views on a video if you post your videos like other videos. You know the Segjo, you know the stuff. But for a week, they want to charge $999.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, really?
Well, the problem with that is they're going to get to 301 and stop.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't buy shit like that. I mean, I'd rather have originality to get my own subscribers and a little help here and there to get that, to maintain.
It makes you feel better too.
Yeah. Let me explain something you guys might find funny. Yesterday, Danielle and my wife and I were in Target, and this woman, probably about 40 years old, she goes, "Did that hurt?" And I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "A tattoo on the back of your head and on top of your head. Did that hurt?" I'm like, "Yeah, it hurt like hell." She goes, "Did you use lidocaine?" Did I use lidocaine? No. You know, lidocaine is basically a numbing cream. And she goes, "Oh, wow, I used it on my entire ribs and everything. I fell asleep. Wow. I didn't feel a thing." And instantly right there, I'm just like, dude, don't even talk to me anymore. I mean, you don't understand the pain that I went through to do this, and you just go ahead and, you know, simplify it and, you know, not even feel... No, bullshit. You get a tattoo, you feel the pain. You build a YouTube channel, you earn the subs. That's how it works.
I understand. And you feel, you feel the integrity. You feel like you're actually accomplishing something with it.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. Like, earlier in, like, 2013 or something, I did that. I did it. I did one of my videos. It was because I was just starting on YouTube. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And it was like, get 1,000 views in 24 hours. I'm like, oh, cool. So I paid, what was it, like $15 or something for that.
Yeah.
I paid for it, and it got to 301, and it stuck for 3 years. And I'm like, okay, I deleted the video. That was the only time I ever did that. I tried to do it for subscribers with the same thing, because it was like gain 1,000 views and like 100 subscribers. Like, okay, well, I noticed that those subscribers and those views were not legit. The subscribers, nothing was happening. I thought I was doing big shit because I got to 20 subscribers. So I removed all of those. I never, ever in a million years would even consider doing that again. It feels so much better to earn one subscriber that's loyal and legit than it feels to pay for 20. So I have tried that.
Yeah.
And I think everybody, when they start out, try that. But
I have too. Yeah, and it got me nowhere.
Yeah, it was like the first, and it was. I'll never do it again, and I do not recommend anyone.
Yeah, I didn't even try that when I started.
The 8,500 subscribers I have now are 100% all legit. They are all organic and legit. I earned every one of those mugs.
Now, I'm not saying any of your subscribers are doing this, but I'm sure there's many channels out there who have to worry about this. Is you'll have that one subscriber who thinks that the way to get subscribers is by sharing your videos on these fake subscriber sites and stuff like that. And that's the thing that I've worried in the past. Like, I don't want one of my subscribers going, oh, I want to help him get subscribers. Let's post his videos on these, these fake websites that gives him more subscribers. No, you're just gonna give me fake subscribers.
Yeah, no, I don't even. I've never even seen that. Like, I didn't even know that was a possibility.
Yeah, it's possible.
I didn't either.
Like one more thing, going back to that thing I was mentioning about my situation is, I'm a video editor. I'm still in the situation where what do I want to do with my channel, because it's constantly changing. My ideas are constantly changing. I've went from wanting to do cinematics, let's plays, commentaries, and for me, I've just got to the point, said, you know what, fuck it, I'm a variety channel, I'll do whatever the hell I want, and that's
what I was going to say, do everything.
That's what I do. When I started, I decided, you know what, it's a variety channel, I'll vlog on it, I'll game on it, I'll do whatever. I mean, I'll play a variety of games.
In the end, you're not selling your content on your channel, you are selling yourself. So,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
okay. Well, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
But you're selling yourself on top of whatever content. So basically, it's you on top, literally on top of your content.
That's how I sort of feel with the trailers as well, because as an editor, I'm trying to improve my editing skills, and I take these tasks from these YouTubers to do whatever, and I'm gonna do things for GTA in the future. I have a GTA series I'm planning. I'm going to be working all that, and, that's going to be some of that, because I noticed originality on YouTube, right at this point, it's almost nearly impossible to be 100% original. You're going to, obviously, especially with gaming channels, you're going to, obviously, if you want to do, in-game cinematics with GTA, 100 other thousand people are doing that as well.
Same with zombies.
Same with zombies.
Games, anything.
You just got to put your own twist on it.
Yeah.
Well, what I've actually learned recently is, like, MLB, okay? Again, not a lot of people play that game, but a lot of people watch it. Mm-hmm. So what I do is I just put up MLB content, and that drags them into my channel. That way I can do other stuff. I can play other games, and people are still going to watch because they're entertained by me. So if I want to do a zombie for PS2 or Black Ops 2, I could do that, and I'm still going to get 500 to 1,000 views on it, basically because I'm on top of it. So the game, I don't know, I guess I got really lucky as far as deciding to go with MLB after I did with Madden, because Madden wasn't getting me too hot, but then I started doing MLB, and by the time I started doing MLB, I think I had like 2,000 viewers, or 2,000 subs, and once I started doing MLB, it got hotter and hotter. Now everybody's on my channel, like, so if I post something like yesterday, I posted a wrestling vlog. I did that, and that got a lot of views. I posted a poker game, that got a lot of views. I post Call of Duty, that gets a lot of views. All that stuff. So now, what I got lucky with is, like, I found a game, because it's only on PS4. Not a lot of people have PS4. Most people have Xbox One, because at one time it was the hot thing.
True.
Well, I posted just nothing but MLB videos, and that gets me subscriber after subscriber after, and every subscriber's not into just one game.
Of course.
I have subscribers that are into World of Warcraft, that are into wrestling, but they found my channel because of baseball or football or whatever I post. When I play golf, when the new golf game comes out in July, I'm going to play the shit out of that. And it may not get as many views, but it's still going to get 100 to 500 views per video. Well, by that time, it'll probably be more, but I'm still going to play that game. Why? Because I enjoy it. Because if you're that's nothing. If you're going to play a game that you have, like, I tried to play League of Legends, I have no clue.
Another guy.
I was running around not knowing what and I'm just like, this is dumb. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
League of Legends.
Talking about. So I just went back to videos that I knew shit about. I don't know a whole lot about baseball, but I know enough to get by, and I'm learning a lot more as time goes on. And that's basically what I tell everybody in my streams. I'm like, that's why I say.
That's why I play zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you know. But a lot of people will be like, hey, you know, I mean, I'll ask questions like, how do you say this guy's name, or what team does he play on, or something. And everybody in the stream is really cool. Rarely, very rarely, do I get a comment where it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, you should stop playing. And then when that happens, everybody jumps on that guy. They're like, well, how dare you say that? Get out of here. At least he admits it and all this stuff, you know? The thing is like people want to help YouTubers. They want to feel a part of what you're doing. And me, I have no problem with people helping me and giving somebody credit, because I love when I would do something for somebody and I wasn't YouTubing and they were doing whatever they were doing, and they would just thank me or something like that, just randomly. I'd be like, oh, I heard my name, that feels so good. Like, I've been thanked on a couple albums for a few bands when I worked at, you know, dude. And so like when I read my name on a Deconstruct album, or, you know, a Then album, or whatever other band, Endeavor After, whatever, I would see my name and I'd be like, oh, that's just, nobody knows who that guy is. I know. And that's all it takes for me to be happy. You know, that's all it took. Now I have a chance to where I can do that for people, where I can say your name and make you feel good. That's why I do so many shout outs in my videos, because dude, it feels amazing to hear your name.
Yeah, it does. When Double showed me your channel, when you were talking about the rise of your, you know, success, where you had 2,000 subs at the time, and that inspired me to keep going. Because there was a point where I just about stopped streaming, and I did that once. That was around 2014. First year I had 25 people in stream, got 25 subscribers from that, but kept going. Noticed I didn't get any viewers. Then I stopped for a year. Then I recently picked it back up this year, getting some here and there, you know, and then watching your video, when I forget when you posted that video, but that inspired me to keep going and not quit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you know what's funny, and I'm going to tell you this because it's going to happen. It's going to happen 100%. You will hit that wall again. You will hit that wall again where you're like, God, this isn't working. I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm not feeling any success. I'm done with it. There's days where I get up and I'm like, I just don't feel like recording today. And I still push myself to do it. I find it within myself to be like, okay, get up, you know, take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your ass, wash your balls. You'll feel better, I swear. And then you do that, and you pump yourself up. You're like, okay, all right, let me do this. Let me turn on the stream. You turn on the stream, and the first person that says hi, you're just like, oh, there it is. There's the inspiration that I need.
Yep.
You know, and it's just all it takes is one person.
One person.
People do not understand. Subscribers, viewers do not understand, and I emphasize this as much as humanly possible. Viewers do not understand how important they are to the success of a channel. And what pisses me off, there's a guy that I used to watch doing wrestling. He did wrestling vlogs. And what pissed me off more about him than anything else, he said that he grew the channel by himself. Nobody helped him. He's popular. He's the one. Well, here's a little thing. The guy that was helping him run the video cut him off. And he was like, I can make my own YouTube channel and do the same thing, and I'll still have. He didn't get shit. It was all the viewers, man. The viewers, viewers are more important than the YouTubers.
That's why it's called. Well, one, we're all into this together as a community, so it's.
That's what I've been saying.
It's like, you know, if one guy doesn't make it, you know, that's the point of a community, because one guy can't do it all himself. And it's one of those things, like, even if you truly feel that in the back of your mind, you have to be humble about it. You can't go out and say, oh, I'm the best. You can't be, I'm the best, I'm going to do everything possible. It just doesn't work that way.
That's how I feel at my job.
I mean, I think another issue is that YouTube culture, it's kind of thing, like, I don't think some people kind of understand this whole mentality. Like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I hope you can kind of get it. I hope you can kind of correct me, but there's a certain mentality that some people are stuck in.
Well, when you have success on anything, your head gets a little inflated. It always happens. You know, there's times there's times where my head gets inflated. You know, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna walk outside and everybody's gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh, Average Rage Gamer, I'm a huge subscriber and fan," and blah blah blah. Then I walk outside and my next door neighbor goes, "Hey man, what's up?" It's like, oh.
Well, I think we all have that.
But the thing is, like, people that watch videos have to understand. That's why at the very end of my videos recently, I started saying, I hope you guys enjoy. Please hit subscribe and check out other YouTubers because they need you as much as I do. And that's true. YouTubers need viewers. Any type of rock star, any type of business. I mean, that's what always puzzles me. Like, any type of rock star, music, entertainer, TV show, business. Who runs that shit? Who makes that shit happen? The viewers, the purchasers, the consumers, the customers. Right. Yeah. That's what it is, man. And nobody really. People got to get their heads out of their asses and realize that it's not you that made this shit happen. And granted, now don't get me wrong. Give yourself some credit because you know you are entertaining. You did draw them to you. Yeah. However, they have to hit subscribe and they have to keep coming back. Otherwise, you're basically a turd without water.
I don't know if you realize this. We've been going on this for over 55 minutes or around 55 minutes. It's an amazing conversation, I'll admit. We can continue to go on for hours and hours talking, but I think at some point we are gonna end up cutting it. I will talk one thing about it. And one thing I liked what you brought up earlier was about tags. Yeah. Because tags and videos seem to be important. Your title, your description, and all this other stuff's important. Say again what you said about the whole tag so people can understand.
What I do with tags is I have a base of tags. Okay, like I have the Call of Duty and everything to do with it. I have the Madden and everything to do with it. I have the MLB and everything to do with it. And the PS and whatever I'm playing on, I have everything up there. So what I have it in a text saved on the desktop of my computer. What I do is I copy and I paste it to every video. And all I do, if like I'm playing MLB, I'll X out the Madden and the Call of Duty, so that's not on there. You know, so it's already there. So I don't have to type it in every single time. But yeah, that's all I do. Is I just one day I got tired of typing in stupid ass tags, and pardon me. All I did was I just opened up a text document and I put every tag in there that you can put in there, and then I paste it to every video, and then I just X out ones that don't matter, that aren't relevant to the video. And basically, what I really suggest doing is taking advantage of everything that's going on in your video and making it a tag. Say you're drinking a Budweiser. Well, Budweiser would be a good tag. Yeah. Say you're singing. Well, the song that you're singing would be a good. Well. I'm not so sure about that, but maybe you never know.
As long as it's originality and not copyright, then you're good to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like, okay, if I'm showing baseball cards, I'm going to put baseball cards in the tag. If I'm scratching my armpit, I'm going to put armpit in the tag.
Or Diamond Dynasty.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Diamond, comma, Dynasty, comma, Diamond Dynasty, comma. You know what I mean? So you can there's tags for everything. Like me, I use tattoos. Why? Because I have tattoos. The tattoos are very well seen in my videos, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe that'll bring the tattooed community in.
So this video, what we're talking about, what would you recommend the tags for this video? What would you recommend, like, the tag, the description, the title?
That really depends on what
there's a lot
of gameplay footage we're going to be using for it, too.
Well, I would say probably whatever game you use, whatever system you're on. I'm using a snowball microphone.
Yeah.
What microphone?
That's what I'm using too.
Turtle Beach right now. Turtle Beach.
Okay, well, there's two tags for you. How
to grow your YouTube channel? We've been talking about that for the
how to grow your YouTube channel, growing YouTube, YouTube channel, I mean, how to gain subscribers,
even our channel names too. Even include yours as well.
When you do the comma, does it automatically close up the tags? That's my question.
Yeah, when you do the comma, like word comma, don't even space comma, just word comma.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, tags are so important, but everything I do on my channel, I make sure it's legit, because you have to. Like none of my videos I have, I don't know. Like none of my videos, like the tags that I have in my videos, all are relevant. Like if I'm gonna leave something in about Call of Duty, or if I'm gonna say something about Call of Duty or talk about Call of Duty in the video, I'm gonna leave in that Call of Duty tag. If somebody asks me in the chat, hey, are you gonna play Madden? I would say, I'm kind of burnt out on Madden. You know, I can't wait till next year. Next year might be fun, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll leave the Madden tag in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tags are very important to your video. They're absolutely important. That's one of the most important things that there is. I mean, that's probably number 2 outside of number 1 being viewers and subscribers.
There's an extension. Do you use any extensions as far as you know, like to make things easier on your YouTube channel? Because there's been one I'm using. I'm still investigating whether I truly like the extension or not. It is called the TubeBuddy. And what's cool about the extension, now there's some good things about it that I like, and then there's some things that may just seem a little shady in my opinion. Mm-hmm. One thing you can do is you can bulk copy descriptions, put them all in your videos, and you can actually feature your video in the description and have that bulk copy to every single video that you've made. So for example, I mean for you this would probably be difficult because you come out with a video every single, hour, but what you would do is like for your newest video you would click this extension. It says, want to promote this video, you can do a bulk description. You can make sure this video is actually featured on every single part of your homepage, and what it will do is it will take your video description and say, here's my newest video, check it out, and all your videos, not deleting any of the descriptions at all. Everything's there. But here's where I think the little shady part comes in. When I go to other videos, their tags that they used in the video actually pop up, so you can copy their tags and put them in your video. Like, I guess people call that tag stealing, which I've never heard of.
Oh, no, you know what? I gotta tell you, I've always done everything the hard way in my life. Like, even I don't use extensions on it. I do everything the hard way, man. I mean, putting in a little extra work per video will sustain you in the future.
True.
Because I mean, you gotta keep your nose clean. You gotta keep everything clean. You gotta do exactly as the rules say. You have to take the time to do that. And again, like I said before, like there's scientifically proven that you do something for 21 days and it becomes habit.
Sure.
Well, I did it for obviously a lot more than that, and now I won't even look at anything else. I just know going into uploading a video that I have to put in tags, that I have to put in, I have to do all this, I have to delete tags, I have to fix my description, I have to time it, I have to schedule it. I don't have anything that does that for me. The only thing that somebody does for me is my network. Now my network automatically monetizes my videos for me, which is why I pay them.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what that is, I mean, besides that, they automatically monetize my videos. Other than that, I do everything the hard way, and you have to do that. Don't look for shortcuts. Shortcuts are not going to work ever.
Nope.
I have two more interesting questions before we close this video off. Have you bought a book it's by a popular it's kind of a popular YouTuber. He's known for helping people out, called Video Creators. Have you bought his book called I think it's 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel, or 12 Months to 10,000 Subscribers?
The last time I bought a book, I believe it was Playboy magazine with Sable on the cover.
Well, this guy.
No, I haven't done that. Yeah, I know.
He mostly reads YouTube comments and Twitter stuff and favorite tweets and all that.
That's generally what I do, and this is what caused me to make that 2,000 subscriber video. What caused me to do that was every night, even still tonight, last night, night before that, after I check Twitch and see who's on and say hey to everybody, what I do is I go on YouTube and I watch videos how to grow your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I watch videos. I'll watch about 5-10 videos every day. And what made me make that 2,000 subscriber video was I noticed all the people that were making those videos had less than 2,000 subscribers.
I know, right?
I'm like, shit, I got you beat, dude. Let me make one of those videos and get 200,000 views on it.
Well,
you know, and what happened, like, I watched so many of those videos. There are things that I get from those videos, but one thing that I really learned through those videos is that I'm doing everything the exact opposite of what they're telling me to do.
Well, yeah, hardly no edits and posted long and
you don't fit in the crowd. That's what's great about it. And you go through all your videos, all your videos in the past. Like, you actually work on all your past videos. Like, how many videos would you say you went back to fix?
Oh, zero. Absolutely zero.
Zero. Well, I'll be honest. If I would have went back through all 200 of my videos, I would have said, I'll be honest, probably the same for you. You wouldn't be able to get through all. You wouldn't be able to make a video if you had to go through all of them. But for YouTubers that are new, this is out just for the viewers. Normally, I don't recommend people who are saying how to grow YouTube channel, but this guy is actually different. He doesn't tell you how to basically grow your YouTube channel using, fake or fishy methods. He gives you as much information. I recommend watching a YouTuber by the name of Video Creators. He is amazing. In fact, he's probably... originally, when I saw your channel get hit 10,000, I was like, yeah, this guy has to be following his advice. This guy gives you more advice than just creating your YouTube channel. He gets into how to get into sponsorships, building a business, a Patreon, feeling comfortable on camera.
You know what you could do is put a link at the bottom, because I would love to check him out.
He's been doing this for several years. I think he's been doing it for a couple of years. He has his entire book. Two of his most popular. He's pretty much like a marketer, pretty much at this point. Where two books that he has: 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel, and one is 12,000 or no, 10. I don't know. It is 12 months, 10,000 subs, which you've already beat. I think you're close to beating that record, so you're pretty good. But I haven't bought his books yet. I plan to get them as soon as I possibly can. And I'm not being paid or sponsored by this guy. This is just my own, my own opinion about him. I'll leave a link in the comment, or a link in the description below. I always say that, link in the comments below, but I guess it works the same way, right?
Kinda.
Yeah.
But,
like, you should definitely put that link, because I would like to watch that. I definitely would like to watch that.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of him.
I hate to, dude. I mean, there could be a time where I've came across him and I don't know about it because I watched so many. But, like, the way you make it sound, like, I probably would have ended up subscribing to him if I had seen all that shit.
Yeah.
He's
he's right now at 78,000 subscribers with 4 million views, and that's not his only channel.
Nice. Good for him, Jesus.
I know. And he does things with Social Blade. He follows analytics. He has other people collaborating with him. Just a whole bunch of motivational stuff. So I'll leave it in. But it looks like we're actually at I bet you we're past
about the hour mark.
We're off the hour mark.
Nah,
oh my god.
59 minutes.
59 minutes. That's a perfect way to stop the video. So, any other thoughts you guys want to get off your chest?
Well, it was nice talking to you, AverageRagerGamer.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It was nice talking to you guys, too. And I hope that somebody gains something out of this. If one person gains something out of this, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. Well, this video will probably be going on the 3 channels. This video will be going on DoublePulse Gaming channel. I mean, I don't know if that's really necessary, but DoublePulse Gaming, my personal channel, and Thunder's channel.
Yep.
And if you want to upload it to yourself on your channel, if you want, it could help. It's up to you.
Oh, I wasn't even recording. I'm just letting you guys do it, man.
Well, we would send you the footage.
Yeah. Or
no, you
even
guys,
the audio.
Put it
too.
up. I'll actually enjoy watching
Okay.
it. So I'll enjoy watching it.
But alright, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys like the video, be sure to leave it a like, a comment, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing for more content in the future, and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.